everyone, and welcome in. A viral porch pirate now faces federal charges. An Alabama fisherman's body is found, and the Mobile tree lighting is officially underway. All that and more coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello everyone, welcome in. I'm Catherine Brook, and it's finally Friday, TGIF. We made it through the week, and we have a lot going on around the Gulf Coast, and we'll be talking about that. And I'm just super excited to get to Thanksgiving next weekend. A lot of people are going to be spending time with family and traveling, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But without further ado, let's go ahead, and let's get started with our 5 things this hour. So number 5. A News 5 update in the search for a missing fisherman in Hale County. Officials confirm 47-year-old Larry James's body has been found. James went missing on Monday along the Black Warrior River after someone discovered his empty boat that washed ashore. Several agencies were assisting the search mission since Monday, but the cause is still under investigation. Number 4. 2 suspects in Biloxi arrested for fraud after a tip from the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office. 31-year-old H. Averia and Jimenez and 39-year-old Rizlandi Coelho turned themselves in this afternoon. Okaloosa County Sheriffs tipped Biloxi police about these 2 men being involved in an organized credit card skimming operation. Multiple agencies conducted a search warrant on North Haven Drive, north of Biloxi, where they found multiple skimming devices and 66 fraudulent credit cards, but neither suspect was located. Number 3. Visiting a loved one's grave is hard enough, but thieves have made it even more difficult for a Robertsdale woman. James Hill died in May of 2024. His widow, Sue, routinely visits his final resting place at Baldwin Memorial Cemetery. Sunday, she came after church as usual, but the bench his children had made for her to sit on was gone. When she realized it was missing, she immediately asked the groundskeeper if they had seen it. When they said no, she then called police. Officers are running out of places to look, but Sue is not concerned about punishment. She just wants the bench returned. And while she still comes to visit the cowboy she fell in love with on the dance floor, it's just not the same. All right, number 2. A suspected porch pirate now faces a federal mail theft charge. This week, a federal grand jury indictment, Todd Bond, for allegedly stealing packages in Alabama and Mississippi. Surveillance video shows a porch pirate believed to be Bond taking a bunch of packages from a home in Mobile last month. He was taken into custody during a traffic stop on Halloween and Grim Bay. Mobile County deputies say they found packages in his vehicle that matched the packages that were reported missing. Bond also faces a local charge for theft of property. All right, and now with number 1. As we speak, the flip is being switched to light Mobile's Christmas tree in Mardi Gras Park. News 5's Kate Sherman is in downtown Mobile right now for the event, so be sure to tune in to News 5 at 6 in case you missed it. Visit WKRG.com for a full list of holiday events around the Gulf Coast. And look at that. That is awesome. Everyone is having such a fun time, and it looks like so much fun. I cannot wait to go down to downtown Mobile and go see that. This is my favorite time of year. I love the Christmas lights and everything, but I know Fairhope did it yesterday, and just so much coming up, for Christmas and the holidays. It's just such a special time. And honestly, it's amazing. I just love this time of year. I can't keep saying that. So without further ado, let's go ahead for our question of the day. So our question of the day is, what would you spend Trump's 2,000 tariff check on? All right, so let's see what you guys have to say about that. So I'll put it next to the 5K Doge check. Bills. Christmas if I get one. Yeah, that's a good idea, for Christmas gifts. Castles in Spain. Food for my unicorn and clothes for my leprechaun. Sorry. Oh yeah, would it be the Crichton leprechaun that you have, or I don't know, Joyce? let's see. Some of these are very creative. Toilet paper, a new heart pump, and tax bills and tires. Yeah, I see a lot of like bills, taxes, and then some funny things. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for commenting on this week's question of the day. And now we finally have the results from our Facebook poll. Do you think minimum wage should be raised? So let's see how you guys voted. So 75% of you guys said yes, 24.2% of you guys voted no, and 0.8% had no opinion. I've heard about, minimum wage being, raised, throughout the years, but I don't know in this state or if it differs in different states. I know in Virginia it was raised to, I think, 15. That's where I'm from in Virginia, but I'm unsure. But yeah, 75% of you guys said yes, that's a big number. So a lot of you guys think that minimum wage should be raised. And so without further ado, so you can go ahead and go on our Facebook page right now and follow WKRG News 5 on Facebook to be notified when News 5 Now streams live every weeknight at 5:35 p.m. And so you can also go ahead and answer the next question of the day that we will be showing Monday. It will be, the Department of Education no longer identifies nursing as a professional degree. Thoughts? So we want to know what you guys think about that. You can go ahead. So our post is already there on Facebook, and just post your opinion on what you all think. And also go ahead and while you're doing that, vote in our next Facebook poll. Do you participate in Black Friday? Oh gosh, I know I do. I participate in Black Friday, but it's just not the same how it used to be. I mostly do it online now. Cyber Monday, that's kind of what I go for. But I remember back in the day, my mom and my siblings, like right after Thanksgiving dinner, they were out the door going to stores to wait in line, like Best Buy, the mall, just to get, Black Friday stuff. So let's bring back the old school Black Friday, the really good deals. I just feel like deals are not as good anymore. But that's my personal opinion. But yeah, so I want to know how many of you guys participate in Black Friday as well. We'll be right back here on Monday to share those results on here. And in the meantime, you can go ahead and tune in for WKRG News at 6, and we'll also be on Gulf Coast CW, our sister station, at 9 o'clock, and then back here on WKRG News 5 for 10 p.m. tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time. Have a good night.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.